Hello, this is Vieler playing on my main. This is my second time trying to actually do this because I disconnected the last time. I've disabled what I think was doing it, and oh god, please don't do this to me. Please don't do that to me. But I did part of the storyline one morning, but I didn't get very far due to a connection loss. But so far, we've just gotten a flower, taken it to a grave, and now we were sent to talk to this guy because apparently dragons are attacking Ishgard. So, and I'll be posting this to YouTube as well. I'm going to try to title it different so it doesn't get mixed in with my normal Let's Plays and try to mark it with spoilers and such. Maybe try to give an explanation of what I'm doing. I'll figure out a way. I thank you for coming with such haste, and apologize for my absence. Suffice it to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Also, you missed Lady Iceheart disabling a field around Ishgard. Yes, but we are but recently returned from the gates of judgment ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. Make up your mind. On the contrary, Master Alphenod, I think it more important than ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's wall the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally, Estinian. I'm not actually sure who this guy is. Is this... No, that's not him. This guy's him. I want to say this is the guy from the Dragoon quest line, but I can't safely say that because I've done like one quest. But they do mention something in this little bit that kind of caught me. I present to you Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. I know a bit of the Dragoon storyline, just not much. An impressive title, though I confess I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. They are formidable warriors all, yet even among such masters the Lance Estinian is without equal. He, out of all warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons, and may thus contend with any Dravinian. Oh, really? You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. Ah, it is you. But of course, it is only fitting that fate should draw the two of us together. If I'm right that he's the Dragoon from the Dragoon storyline, that would make sense why he recognizes me. Well, now that we have all been introduced, let's proceed to the matter at hand. I'd share with you what we have learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics taken captive after the assault on the gates. It would seem that Ysael and the Dravinians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Why would you steal an eye? Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. His name features prominently in your nation's history, though once defeated by the hero Haldreth, the beast is said to have terrorized Karthus since Ishgard's founding. Aye, many are the scars that our wall bears from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. A trophy Haldreth plucked from the best at Wyrmskull, known simply as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard, and one possessed of untold power. Should ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dread creature would be restored to the height of his strength, and then no wall or war we could erect could be stout enough to deny him. Not bad. My vengeful son has waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind could comprehend the depth of his rancor. I don't promise these are the final voices for these guys. The Eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It's kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who've proven their loyalty to the Holy See. I'm sure we've probably heard that somewhere before. But those stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics. The dragons are another matter. There are individuals within the Dravinian horde whom an entire company of knights would label to repel, to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. nor does age rob them of their strength. Though through the endless march of years, the dragons endure, patient, calculating, inexorable. You must understand, these creatures do not share our perception of time. What are you talking about? I have no perception of time. And that is especially true of the great worms. They who spend centuries in slumber only to wake and resume their campaigns as if mere hours had passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies. 20 years for him to gather his strength, for us to bolster our defenses. And now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike at our gates. You believe that Lady Aceheart is in league with the creature, then? Of that, we cannot be certain. Though we know the heretics covet the eye, we have been unable to determine their plans for it. I bet those are all RMT tells. Such questions aside, we must need address the ragged hole their mistress is not fit to rend in Ishgard's protection. 'Tis a weakness the Dravinians are not like to leave untested. So it would seem. You have described your flight in admirable detail, Lord Commander. I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plain. Ishgard has need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. Ooh. This much I expected. Unlike our agent concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, only you stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Dravania. When the Eorzean Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. Does it not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? I will make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow were Ishgard to fall. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Dravania. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Karthus would be buried in snow. The land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the Garlean's arrival, that is. For you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim Karthus. They would not even have to draw steel. What do you mean? Imperial province sharing a border with Mordona? 7 hells. Ahem. Very well. We will assist you in repelling the dragons. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea do not abandon our Ishgarden brothers to face the coming horde alone. I'm sorry for how I pronounce that word. I know it's pronounced worm. I grew up calling it Wyrm because someone told me that was how it was said. And I don't know about any of you, but if someone tells me I'm pronouncing a word wrong, that's a bit of an issue. Kind of like I had in Larry 2. There was an island in that had a name. I kept pronouncing it Non-Tonight. It's actually pronounced None Tonight, according to the basically the official guidebook. Nor did I ever think you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar. Allow me, Sir Emmerich. Oh, Tim. Through the power of the eye, I have become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Oh, does that mean we get to kill you? Fear not, I am in full control of my faculties, I'll assure you, and the eye itself is of no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me wheresoever I go. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. That seems convenient. And the worm who roared was Nidhogg. Aye. He means to hurl his horde against Danafin's collar and shatter the remaining wards that protect the city. There could be no doubt. The worm has summoned his minions to war. I could have told that a couple months ago. Now, what do we do now? Oh, let's see what all these things are. Yep, I was right. They're all RMT. I'm not blocking them out. I'm too fucking lazy for that. Plus, this is going out live anyway, so. Though circumstances are far from ideal, a desperate endeavor will at least provide us an opportunity to bring the sister states of Eorzea together in common cause. Sir Amaric was more ruthless in his negotiations than I had anticipated. I suppose one must give no quarter when one's home is at stake. But did you see the look on his face when he formally requested our assistance? Though Lord Commander had long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gate to outsiders, I suspect this softening of the Holy See's attitude toward foreign cooperation comes as something of a bittersweet victory. Days ahead promise to be interesting indeed. Give me that 767 gold, Gil. Let's see, Alphanor is ready to begin making preparations for war. I like war. No, only the early parts. The later parts kind of suck. I mean, the earlier parts tend to, help the economy a bit. I mean, yes, it's bad that people are dying. I know I'm a horrible person. But I'm cheap. And cheap. And those guys are so brave. I couldn't do what they do. Except in this game. I'm probably going to be involved in that war. If we are aid to Ishgard in this war of theirs, preparations will have to be made. And soon. Before proceeding, however, we must return to the Rising Stones and make our report to the antecedent. Okay. Race you there. He actually beat me the last time. Which means he's probably beat me this time, too. Though the only reason I noted it last time is because he said he made a point of telling me he beat me here. Little dick. Oh, jeez. Prices are coming down. Look at that. Wow. Thing about prices going down on the server is that I've always found it to be a tell of the economy on the game server is failing bad. The higher the prices for the less gil, it means they're a rarity. And there would be a lot less inflation if people would not buy from the RMT. Because right now, the RMT gil is not being circulated. Whereas once it's bought, it can then be used to circulate, adds a giant amount into the system at once. And people have a lot of plans of what to buy when they have that much. But anyways, hello Milphilia. I wouldn't mind being the Mentophilia. Oh, what do we got? Hi, beat you here this time.
It is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
Oh boy. I think I got his voice pretty well, in my opinion.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
Yeah?
All those people.
I keep forgetting that
Alphinaud
she's a
is
blonde.
right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Okay.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. we would be directly intervening in the war. But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go.
Don't look at me. Don't, oh,
The path
goddammit.
we now embark upon is perilous. But I pray you will walk with us to the end.
Yes.
For those we have lost. For those we can yet save.
Some more interesting Olga.
I shall inform the Council of our intentions and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
Well, this is going to hell in a handbasket. There's something about that guy I remember. I think he caused some trouble in the last one. We'll probably find out sometime in this story. Now, do I get to go protect people from dragons? Philly would have you assist with the preparations being made for the defense of Ishgard. I have bid the Archons travel to their assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. A small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support I leave to Alphenod. For you, my friend, a different task waits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I'd also have you consider the manner of your own security. Reference tolls but a short flight from the snowfields of Karathis. It's not unimaginable that the fighting may spill across the border. Pray brief Slaftborn on the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. Frontier settlers must be prepared for aught that might wing its way over our halls. I can only hope that such precautions prove unnecessary. Before you leave, might I suggest that you have Tataru accompany you? Tataru accompany me? She has a talent for administration and a firm grasp of the practical challenges we may encounter. So she's actually doing her job this time and not trying to make extra money for someone. Ooh, are we getting a cutscene? No, we're just getting kicked out of a cutscene. Alright, so we are going up to talk to Tataru. Oh, Tataru, the most adorable of Lalafels. You're the only one I like. We are rather close to Karathis, aren't we? We best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. Oh, we'll also need to have bed and bandages laid out, just in case. Good receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Fluttershy. I have 101 things to discuss with Slaftborn. For anyone that's just watching this because I haven't uploaded an episode in like a week, I'm sorry on that. I do have my new headphones in. And they are rather nice. They're over my ears, and what I've listened to from recording, I'm not really hearing anything over it, so I haven't had too much time to test it. Streams are going to be a little bit different because, you know, they're recording in my microphone and inputting it with my audio, so I can't adjust my voice by itself. I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to Karathis, then the toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding room for an infirmary, as well as temporary housing for victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. As for rounding up volunteers for the fighting itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send my fellow guild members to die on Ishgard and Zoro, and I'm certain headquarters will say the same. There will be no official Adventurers Guild presence at the siege. That said, each adventurer is of course free to do as he or she will. I shall have a word with some of the more capable colleagues on your behalf, but you might try your luck here in Revenant's Toll. I dare say there are a few stout souls about town who will answer your call to arms. Okay, Tatteru, what you got? Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse. Rousing the town. Oh, there's a lot of town raising in here. I hate when they just give a bunch of... That's a daily. One I really should grab, but I'm not. I have no idea what I'm looking for. I guess just those people. No, that's the same daily quest giver I've saw before. Oh, let's see. Ooh, all these people are in fancy clothes. That could probably be me not having upgraded any of my what's its gear. Hey, there's an adventurer. Hello. So Ishgard seeks sellswords to bolster its strength, eh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of the siege. Those nobles will surely be generous with their rewards. But I have pledged myself to guard Revenant's Toll. Modest work though it is, I am loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do, what to do. Well, it's in his mind. I count that for something. No, we don't want to talk to her. Where are these people I need to talk to? Are they up there? Because with the building of Mordona, they've got an upstairs now. They've had it for a little bit of time, but I wonder if they actually finished it with this patch, because they were just adding on to it with each patch. But if they actually finished it, that could be interesting. And I mean, even up here, if it's not finished, I should be able to get a nice little eye out for, see if anyone else is on the street. Yeah, this is not what I call finished. Luckily, it doesn't drop you right into hell. No, I don't need that one. Can I go here? Ah. Ooh. I don't like those jumps. Is there one back here? No. I'm guessing I'm going to have to start looking inside buildings. See if there's anyone just sitting out here, maybe. Guys, yes, you want to help? No? Okay. No. Oh, there's 3 more adventurers I need to talk to, so they have to be somewhere. I know it's not the seasoned adventurer. Fuck off, RMT. I hope you die. And then you burn. And then you die again. You might think me terrible of saying that to a person, but to be fair, I'm talking to a machine. You know, there's not Japanese people just sitting there copy pasta messages all day long. Oh, really? Where are these NPCs I'm looking for? Maybe they're near the other doorways. Ow! Oh, they also added a special music to the Magitech mounts. Let's see. We found that one guy outside, but we're outside of the orange, so let's see if I can pull it up real quick. Recognize that song? Final Fantasy VI, baby. Oh look, and another adventurer. No. Spare me your talk of glory and fame. I'm not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. I survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay well away from Ishgard. Bitch. I hope the dragon eats you first. Ishgard sounds like she's in the right mess, but that ain't what I want to talk to you about. I need to cast your mind back to that scuffle with the Empire out by the processing plant. A lad from Little Alamigo by the name of Wilred was there with the Force that day. And I want to know if you've seen him since. Have you? God damn it, I fear as much. No one's bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. But that ain't all. Around the time that Wilred stopped turning up for duty, them black market weapons went missing from our vault in Ulda. Now, of course, half the brace suspect the lad making off with the goods. Folk like to believe our company's a disciplined fighting force, but as you and me both know, it's no more than a motley collection of mercenaries, adventurers, and Grand Company veterans. The only thing that binds us together is some vague oath about fighting for the freedom of all. That and the steady pay. Now, compared to what most others in the crew, Wilred's a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp amongst wolves. But the boy's got passion. When he talked about being guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. And then, and this just between you and me, mind, there's the fact that the lad wanted to tell me about something queer he noticed in the ledgers. Something about the Braves' numbers not adding up. Aye, there's a villain in the system upon, and I'll bet me good eye ain't young Wilred. Anyway, you've got a ward away. I'll let you get on that. I thought someone should know. I'll be seeing you, Fluttershy. Okay. We'll keep an eye out for him. Should have said keep an eye out for him if you tell me where these other two damn adventures are. Yeah, they're all in the city. My guess, they're probably hanging around populated areas. If this is like hunts, man, the mob probably appears last. Man, that was on my PlayStation. Other adventures. Adventurer dude, where are you? I'm not promising to get through all of the story tonight. I'm not sure how much further I'll be going on this even just tonight as well. Hey, it's Tataru. What you doing? Attention adventurers, Ishgard is in peril and has need of heroes. If you ever dreamed of battling a Dravanian, then now is your chance. Oh, God. Oh. Can you, like, give me a hint or something? I didn't really check in the rooms back here, but the circle doesn't expand to the rooms. I guess a quickie check couldn't hurt. Oh, because there is one in here! Haha! Volunteer my services in the defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claim the lives of every one of my brothers. I do not mean to offer them mine. 'Twas to escape such a fate I took up the mantle of adventure in the first place. I would sooner die in pursuit of fortune than huddle behind an icy wall. Okay, we found 3 of them. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Any back here? No? 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 Okay. I say let's go back upstairs. Well, is there anything back here? Nope. So I say we go upstairs and take an actual look around and not me checking out to see if the place is completed. Is there something over here? Nope. Huh. I'm kind of curious what they'll do when Ishgard is the place to be. I mean, are they going to move some of our favorite NPCs up there? Ah, here's our last adventure. Are they going to move, like, a Scion? Are we still going to be using areas of this world a lot, too? I can see that happening. They've done really well at keeping you tied to areas. Hello. Sell my blade to the Ishgardians? Well, them dragons are a fearsome lot, but I'd slay me fair share if the coin was good. I worked for one of them knights before, you know. Watch me like a bloody hawk he did. Still, I put up with worse than that for a heavy purse. We got 1. Or 1.5. Crunch. I'm just mostly doing this because I want to right now. I'll be recording my normal activities this weekend at some point. Hope you all enjoyed my April Fool's joke to the people who watch my Sierra games when I compared King's Quest IV to any scene that involved a falling pony that I could think of. There you are, Fluttershy. So, did you sway any hearts? 1 or 2? Well, add it to mine. That makes 3 or 4, not including Slackborn's friends. They won't have the largest company in their army, but I'd say our one revenant's still better and is worth a dozen clinking knights at least. Okay. Tataru has a message for you from Alphanod. Oh, I've been so caught up with recruiting I almost forgot. There's been word from Alphanod. Apparently the Alliance leaders are convening in Ulda to discuss Ishgard's plight. They have requested your presence, as usual. Anyway, you best make your way to Ulda, or you'll be late. Alphanod said that he would meet you on the Royal Promenade. Oh, the Royal Promenade. Of course, let's go to Ulda. As there should be a pretty big event coming up in Ulda as well. After recent revelations of, don't know if it was after 2.5 or if it was after the 2.4 storyline, but where am I going this way? Let's see, Ethernet. I need to go to the Chamber of Rule. Which is right over here. Hello, Paladin Quest Giver. That's not the way I want to go. I want to go up the big stairs. And probably talk to the same dude I always have to talk to. Oh no, I have to talk to Alphanod. Hello, Alphanod. My apologies for calling you away from your task. I had hoped to proceed with these negotiations one leader at a time, but it seems my urgent request for an audience have prompted a gathering of the council. Needless to say, I felt obliged to attend. The alliance leaders are already seated within. Let us join them, shall we? Okay. Oh, please let them talk. This is going to be a long cutscene, I feel.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Yay.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Braves' intervention.
Uldar has none.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but two of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard. Not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
That asshole.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords? Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people.
Ooh.
If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
Careless.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again. If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
Don't leave me here with the midget.
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
That's getting deep. Okay. Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading contingents of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear we are left with little alternative. We cannot, well, abandon Lord Haurchefant and Sir Amaric to the fate. We must abide by the Council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians. Captain Avert, what news? Huh? Then the assault has begun. We have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Durandar at the Steel Vigil. Man the cannons alongside knights and send the Dravinian horde as they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Fluttershy, I would have you and your adventure allies bolster defenses at the Steps of Faith. Report first to Sir Marceline at the Gates of Judgment. He will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. Ooh, I feel we're getting into something right now. And I'm gonna change jobs just in case. So where am I going? Oh, Gates of Judgment. So we need to go to Dragonhead. And my cat keeps pushing my foot down. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see what this is all about. I don't have a chocobo macro one. Either? Okay. Now that's my DPS, and this is my Healy. So I will just say on the Healy. Ah yes, I haven't activated Gold Saucer yet on this character. I have no need to. I don't want to. But to the Gates of Judgment. It's Simurg. And they're not going to win that fate. Hello, Gates of Judgment. I don't know if it's just me, but I seem to remember not being able to go in this far before. I could be wrong. In fact, I think that one of the quests had me talking to a guy that was right here. I don't remember. But, yeah. Okay, Marceline, what you got? You're the appointed captain of the sellsword contingent? And welcome. There is no swords or blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravinian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks, and for the present I would have you join them. This is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seem to divide and confuse our forces, but we will not be so easily drawn out of position. Temple Knights will remain on steps of faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, they will face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once their advanced skirmishers are slain. Okay, so where am I going now? White Brim. Really? White Brim? Where is White Brim? White Brim's over. No, that's Boulder Downs. That's right. White Brim. That's over here. No, White Brim's where we are. Durr. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Okay, so Dravidian Horn. Really? Where is Whitehead? White Brim. White Brim isn't a full area. But that looks like the, yeah, White Brim front. So we're almost there anyway, so let's just keep walking and talking and chatting and batting. But, yeah, I guess coming up is the new trial they added. I think I would have expected a little later, but that's me. Now, if more than one person was fighting him, I'd probably go over and join. I don't think I've cleared that one. And there's a chief for that. And probably a pet. But we're almost at White Brim. I'm really kind of hoping this isn't the part where I go to do the trial, because I may have to put it on pause for tonight because, well, my meds are in my system, getting ready to knock me out. I have a couple more to take. And we all know what happens when I get tired. Not that I have not somehow managed to clear bosses and raids that we've had to do. And WoW. Like, oh god, which boss was it? Oh yeah, it was, ooh, no, yes, Uldar. The guy with the stage and the guys battling on it and such. That was that. Hello, what we got here? Uh-oh, I see a blue circle. I also see a bunch of dragons. Hi, pretty dragons. Oh, you've killed my crystal braves. That's not good. You sense a hostile presence? Really? Maybe I should have stayed on White Mage. Oh, good. Where's my holy? There it is. I don't think this is going how I want it to. And if that's the case, I will come back on Warrior. Yes, return to Camp Dragonhead. I'll get back on Warrior. And if Warrior doesn't work, well, I'm fucked. And this time we are riding to White Brim. Because the Choco guy is right over here. Yes, you may interest me in one. To White Brim. But, yeah, I was kind of hoping that was a one of those fights you're not supposed to win. But it was. So... not much to say right now, because, well, I'm riding on a chocobo. I could sing some more. Do you really want me to sing some more? I don't think you want me to sing some more. Okay. And we don't have sprint on here, do we? No, but we do have that. This is my smacking set. Yes, this is my smacking set. We are ready to smack. Take out the small ones, take out the big one. Yes, I have sensed a hostile presence. Did I go in there too fast? There we go. Okay, this is going better than the first time. Much better. I mean, sure, I don't have some things, but, you know. Let's take care of the Horde Runner. Don't have a heal. Wait, do I? No, but I have Thrill of Battle. I don't remember what it does, but it must be thrilling. Possibly 2 battles. Okay, 1 more to go, and we will kill it. Okay, he died. Oh god, there's more of them. Well, at least he gave me a minute to get some health back. I hope there's not too much more to this fight. Alright, we did it. Alright. Alright. Oh, we have to go to Providence Point now. Which is up there. Then we'll probably have to go to, like, I don't know, somewhere else. Yep, I say teleport to Cam's Dragonhead. It's my home point apparently, so why don't I just use that? I don't like how the towns are arranged here, but I'm sure it's much, much better than it was in 1.0. I've seen maps of 1.0. It looked scary. Okay, helping out up at Steel Vigil. Oh, you've got Avises up here. Fun. For the Horde! I think it's probably going to be finish this quest tonight and get ready for this tomorrow. But tomorrow, I will have time. And this is my top priority. I've been waiting for this. A story to just wow. Hello, Horde Scouts. Horde Dragons, why don't you horde somewhere else? I've always had one question about WoW. What do you call a collection of the Horde? I mean, yeah, the full thing is called the Horde, but let's say, look at all those hordes over there. I mean, that's like an alliance of hordes over there. Oh, hello, you are new. I think I remember you from somewhere, though. Don't ask me where. Ooh, he hits hard. Ooh, this is gonna be close. And he won! But I think I'm going to take the opportunity to rest up tonight, get ready to do stuff tomorrow. Just going to take a check-in on my house because I haven't been there in a little bit of time. And then I'll be all set to go tomorrow. But my main priority will be getting this done, and then my Let's Plays will be next. I can probably blow through the rest of the story in like a day, which is very saddening, but, you know, shit happens. I really need to redecorate this place. Come here, let me show you the basement. Isn't it grand? No. Now we /sit. And sacrifice something to summon our very own sex doll of Connie Senna. Anyways, that is it for tonight. If you like this, doesn't look like anyone came online during the stream, but I'm posting this on YouTube too, so if y'all like it, let me know if you want to see anything more on my main character, or if you just want me to keep to leaving the videos up to my LP character. But that shall be goodbye for now. Hope you enjoyed and have fun.